Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the channel. My name is Asim Amjad and we are still discussing the module number 7, that is dimensioning and tolerance. In this video lecture, I will tell you about geometric tolerance. At the end of this lecture, you would be able to explain the purpose of geometric tolerance, how you can describe and apply the datum to technical drawings, how you can identify the degree of freedom of a part. Next, how you can properly place the geometric characteristics, material condition, and material boundary symbol in feature control frames. Next, you will be able to identify and draw the geometric dimensioning and tolerance in symbols. Next, you will be able to identify the inspection tools related to geometric tolerance. Lastly, you will be able to create a dimension drawing using geometric dimensioning and tolerancing methods. Let's first describe the GD&T, or you can say geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. GDT is basically a 3D mathematical system that allow a designer to describe the form, orientation, and location of any features that part within the precise tolerance zone. Or you can say geometric tolerance is basically the state that maximizes the allowable variation of a form or its position from the perfect geometry implied on the drawing. The term geometric is basically referred to the various forms like plane, cylinder, cone, sphere, or a hexagon. Theoretically speaking, you can say these forms are the perfect forms because it's impossible to produce these forms and it may be necessary to specify the amount of variation permitted. Geometric tolerance is also used to specify the diameter or width of a tolerance zone within which a surface or the axis of a cylinder or a hole must be if the part is to meet the required accuracy for proper functioning and its fit requirements. When tolerance of the form are not given on a drawing, it is assumed that regardless of form variation, that the part will fit and function satisfactory because it's used the symbols instead of word. So GDT is basically an international language that is understood by technicians and engineers around the world. There are many reasons for using GDT instead of conventional tolerances. Number one, the system allows the designer to clearly specify the design intent. Secondly, it's a better communication throughout the design process. Lastly, the system is set up so that almost nothing can be interpreted in more than one way. इस एग्जाम्पल के अंदर आपके सामने स्क्रीन पे एक टेबल है जिसकी हाइट जो है वो 30 यूनिट है और इसके अंदर जो वेरिएशन है वो ±1 की है। यहाँ पे ज्योमेट्रिक टॉलरेंस का सिंबल यूज किया हुआ है दैट इज फ्लैटनेस और इसके अंदर जो पॉसिबल अमाउंट ऑफ वेरिएशन है दैट इज 0.50। यू कैन सी दिस थिंग in this detail view. Here you can see this line is show the actual surface of a table and this part is known as the total flatness tolerance that is 0.50 inch. So this entire tolerance may be moved up and down within the size tolerance zone. तो ये जो हमारे पास इस टेबल की सरफेस है इसकी जो हाइट है वो इस टॉलरेंस जोन के अंदर अप एंड डाउन हो सकती है और वो एक्सेप्टेबल रहेगी। और ये जो मेरे पास टोटल स्पेस है इसको हम टोटल हाइट कह रहे हैं जिसकी टॉलरेंस जो है वो 2 इंचेस है। तो बेसिकली ज्योमेट्रिक टॉलरेंस की मदद से आप देख सकते हैं कि आपकी जो टेबल की ये सरफेस है ये फ्लैट है या नहीं। either it is inclined or not, either it is flat or not. If this surface value is lie between these tolerance zone range, then you can say your table is flat. If it is not, then your table is not flat. Mean this surface is not flat. ASME GDT standards. Following are the ASME GDT standard that can be read for further information. Dimensioning and geometric tolerance symbols are basically divided into 5 basic types. First one is related to dimensioning symbol. Second one, datum feature and datum target symbol, geometric characteristic symbols, material condition symbols, and feature control frame. We will discuss these symbols and material conditions and feature control frame in a minute. According to ASME 14.5 format, the letter height should be 0.12 inches or 3 millimeter, and the line that was used on drawing should be the thin lines, and its thickness would be 0.01 inches or 0.3 millimeter.